I want to greet all of our Fullerton Elementary School District families and our community at large. We are in unprecedented times. My name is Dr. Bob Pletka. I am the superintendent of Fullerton Elementary School District. Last night's message from the governor was a bit of a gut punch for all of us, for all our families, to know that this crisis will extend potentially for several months. What the governor announced was that it was unlikely that school districts would continue with their education for the rest of the school year. Compounding this with potentially decline in jobs and opportunity, families right now are struggling to wonder whether they're even going to be able to make their mortgage, wondering whether they're even going to have a job. The restaurants have been closed. Almost all public events have been closed. And so right now our families are looking to meet just basic needs and to say, we're here for you. Fullerton Elementary School District will be here. We're going to start every day from 11 to 1 at our schools. We'll be serving meals. In addition to serving those meals, we will be also taking in donations so that we can distribute to our neediest families throughout our community. We'll be focusing initially on our families with children in our school district. But I know some of you are wondering also about what's the plan for education. I know our parents are concerned about their fourth graders, their junior high students, their kindergarten students. How are we going to teach our kindergarten students to read? They've received 2/3 of a school year, but they still need that valuable 1/3 left of the school year. And while officially schools will continue to be closed, at this point it looks like for the rest of the school year, we are committed to providing the very best education in this learning environment. That environment will include distance learning, and we are in a special position to be able to provide world-class distance learning. Our kids have one-to-one school environments, we have a robust network, but most importantly, we have a team of people here in our district that can do anything. They've met challenges and they will meet this adversity, and they will do that because they care and they love and they're committed to our children from our community. And they're committed to you, parents. And parents, we are committed to providing the very best education that we can. So how will we provide this sort of education? How will we ensure that there is equity in this education? And for sure, distance learning and providing online learning will be one of the ways that we will be doing this. But what about for our families that don't have online? Well, we'll be looking to find ways, reaching out to our community partners to see what they can do. We ask partners like Spectrum. We ask our partners like Verizon. We ask partners to come in to ensure that there is equity of access. But we won't depend on anybody else outside our community to make this happen. We will, right now, be distributing lessons in addition to online. We will have a drop-off and pickup every day from 11 to 1 of lessons for the week. For those families who don't have distance learning, don't have that capability, don't have the internet at home, while we are dropping off meals to our neediest families, that will also be a time that anyone that needs those lessons, the materials to do those lessons, they will be able to pick those up anytime between 11 and 1. And then a third way, and we are asking for a call to action for our community partners to say, can we have the 1950s meet the 2020? Can we have a cable station where that we provide around the clock education to our kids delivering content. The Mr. Rogers, where we have people come in and read, and guests that come in and do that. That we actually work and provide a homeschool type education where we help parents to be able to guide their children in reading and math instruction. That we can combine that 1950s, 1960s technologies with 2020. So that in addition to one-to-many that television provides, that we can have an interactive experience while this television programming is taking place. We need and we ask that our local partners with media help provide such a channel. But we won't wait. As we move forward, we will also provide that online. We'll provide those sorts of video resources online so that, for example, one of our teachers read to her children a goodnight story and also connected it into some of the readings. We will find ways for our teachers to connect with our students in meaningful ways. And some of that will be old-fashioned paper for those people that don't have access. 2, we will distribute it online and have interactive experiences. And 3, I'm asking for help from our television partners, from our cable TV partners, from our partners at large to help make this happen. This is a call to action. We need your help. We need your help not only in providing a new way to provide education, but we also need help in the area of donations for our families, our neediest families. We have families that don't have enough, do not know where their next meal will come from. So every day from 11 to 1 at Pacific Drive and the district office, you can drop off your donations to help other Fullerton elementary families that are struggling, whether that be food or whether that be cleaning supplies, which, as we all know, is short in supply. Whatever it takes, we need to come together. This is a call to action for our entire community to work together to do something in an unprecedented time that hasn't happened in decades. And if we come together, we can do something that hasn't been done before. And we'll have lasting impacts that will change how we can do education in the future. We have an opportunity in this crisis to do some things not only outside the box, but in a box that hasn't yet been created. So as we look to inspire students to develop engagement in their learning, to develop passion, to develop interest in their learning, we have an opportunity to do that based on student interests that lead not only from their current time to college, but actually into career. We have an opportunity to help kids identify what those strengths are. What is their journey? Set goals. And when they set those goals, to think and reflect, what are the steps they need to get to their goal? But based on a journey, a personalized journey, a journey that actually every one of us has made throughout our lives, and to help kids to think about that in very intentional ways. And so we have platforms and we have ways to help kids learn more about career implications, but also just learn about their interests. We also want to create an education system where kids also learn to give back. When we talk about citizenship, citizenship isn't just something that kids learn about. Citizenship is something we all do, we all participate in. And so that heart, that democracy, we can help our kids right now to learn to find ways to contribute, to be an active citizen in our democracy. And we can provide educational opportunities where kids are giving back to others, giving back to this community, to help engender in that spirit of giving, of caring, of participating, of looking out for others. We have a chance to do something in our education, to do something really special for our kids if we come together. There is a call to action. We have an opportunity to also look out for our neediest students. to look out for our students that have special needs. And so when we look to create our educational opportunities, even though school has been suspended and will continue to be suspended, learning has not been suspended. And we are going to make sure that our kids have access to the things, to the education, to the learning materials that are available while school is being suspended. Our special needs students, we need to be out there for them. We need to be able to provide the best. We also have students that are English learners, students that are trying to acquire a second language. And so we want to also make sure that what we're providing to students meets the needs of our English learners and our low-income students. And so as we design these lessons, we will be actively looking for ways to make sure that we are providing opportunities for all our kids, for each kid, for each child that needs help, that learning has not been suspended, even though school has. During this crisis, together, our parents, our staff, our business community, our community at large, of our nonprofits, all of those, our churches, if together we work in concert, we can overcome this challenge and provide new opportunities for our families. Thank you, everybody.